What is going?
That was easy.
What is going on, guys? Mk8 back. Today, I am going to be doing a transmission fluid change and an oil change on my Mk8 GTI. So, to get started here, basically, you are going to want to jack up the car and take a look through your bottom skid plate to see which kind of transmission housing you have. There's two kinds for these cars. So one is going to have the fill plug for the transmission up top, and here I have already taken out, here's my custom heat shield I've made.
Nice.
And there is actually the OEM shroud that you have to take out to get at it. I have an aftermarket intake, but the OEM ones you have to take out as well to get at this specific type of fill plug. So basically, down in here, there is a 19 millimeter plug right there, and that is the one. So basically, I just used a wrench and it cracked off pretty easily. So I am going to show you how to get the rest of that out. But since mine had that kind, the other kind is down here. I don't know if it'll show, but if you go under the car and you look up in this vent right here, it's displayed on that housing right there. So you have your, look for this bolt location, and then straight to the right of it on this piece of the transmission. It should be right there if you have it. So, but like my car doesn't. So like I said, depending on which one you have, that one you are going to have to use more of a funnel system to fill, and then basically when that one is full, it starts running out the fill plug, and that's when you know it is full. With this one, it being up top, you never see the fluid come out because it's so high on the transmission. So you have to measure how much comes out so you know how much to put back in. So basically, I have 2 empty jugs of washer fluid, and I'm going to drain it in the pan, dump it in here, measure it, fill that one up, and then pour it in with a funnel. So I'm going to take the fill plug out the rest of the way. Here it is, OEM transmission plug. So when I got started on this, I didn't realize I didn't have the correct size hex socket for the drain plug on the bottom. So it's actually a size 10. I don't know if it's a 10 millimeter or just a size 10, but I have a 3/8 hex on a 3/8 ratchet, and I stuck some electrical tape around it, and it works really well. So we are going to be doing that. As you guys can see, the drain plug for the transmission is right here. So we are going to be getting this out. I think the torque spec on it's like 33 foot-pounds, I believe. So crack it. Should just be able to get it the rest of the way with your fingers. And mine is warm because I came back from a car show this morning, and it is now the afternoon. So this is still probably going to be well over 115 degrees, I would believe. So I'm just gonna line up this drain pan as best as I can get. We're going to go slow so I can avoid making a mess. So and there you go. So as we are letting that finish draining, as you can still hear it's still going over there, but we are going to get our fluids ready and prepped. So I ended up going with the Redline gear oil. I had to buy these individually, and then I bought new drain and fill plugs. So here was the OEM fill plug, and then here is the exact kind. I took out the bottom, so now I'm replacing the plastic one with a new metal one. So I have 2 new metal ones going in, and I am going to, when this finishes, like I said, measure it out, dump it into one of these, take the measurement from there, fill this one up with the correct amount, and then I'm just going to dump it all with a funnel right back into the housing. we are back. Basically, I don't know where I left off in that last clip, but I got all the transmission fluid cycled and out of the car. I ended up testing out my little funnel system right here, and it worked really well. So basically, I got everything drained out. I got those two at the same exact level from what came out of the car and what's gonna go in the car. And I also pumped some of the new fluid back into it and cycled it through like I do on my oil changes. It just helps get that little last bit of old oil out when you go to put the new oil in, since you always have extra. So you might as well use it. So I don't know if you can hear that, but the oil is finishing up draining right now as well. So then I am going to button that up, get that finished, put my new oil filter in as well, and I am going to make sure everything's tight on the bottom, nothing's hanging down, everything's good. And then I am going to fill my oil first because it's way easier, and then I'm going to funnel all of my transmission fluid in, and I will record some of that. All right, guys, the oil change part of today's video is done. I got a new oil filter and a new crush washer. I'm just reusing the old drain plug that came out. So that took out, let it fully drain, put it back in, new crush washer, new filter, and new gasket as well. I didn't mention that, but, and then I'm waiting till I get off of the quick jacks to measure the final level of the car, since I don't want to overfill it. So I just jumped in the big 5-quart tub, and then I'm gonna wait and then give it the little extra it needs from the half of one sitting there to make sure I am in the level, the correct level. So, and then now I'm going to start on the transmission portion of today's video, filling it back up. So I have the pump prime down here, and that whole 2.5 quarts have to go back in. So I'm going to start pumping it through. All right, guys, basically everything is done. I fully finished getting all of the new trans fluid pumped in, got everything cleaned up, ready to go take it for a rip. Ended up putting everything in, and then at the end when the pump started sucking in a little air, the fill-in shot out, and I did spill some transmission fluid down the front of the transmission. It's all good, wiped it up, cleaned it up, everything's good there. I already did a quick test start with everything back together, and I didn't get a code, so that's always good. But I matched the fluid going in, I did the oil change, I got all the fluids dumped and ready to go, and then basically I'm going to put it on the ground, let it settle, and then I'm going to triple check my oil to make sure I'm at the correct level there. So, and then yeah, I'd say today was a success. Drop in the comments down below what new videos you guys would like to see on the channel. And I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys can feel safe doing your own transmission flush on your Mk8 GTI. Subscribe. Are you struggling to find the right tool for your Volkswagen or Audi car? Well, Wrench House has everything you need, from specific timing kits to even the small stuff like Torx bits and triple squares. They have everything to keep your car safe and on the road for repairs. With that being said, don't miss out on this specialty 10% off store-wide discount code. Use discount code Mk8 Andy, all capitalized. It'll save you 10% off at checkout on anything in the store that you want.